Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very good morning to you all. Devi and Sajano, Namaskar. I welcome you once again to my channel Himalayan Market Garden Farms. In today's episode, I shall be taking you for a very special journey known as the Silk Route Ultra Trail, which is taking place from Narkanda to Sarahan in our very own Devbhoomi, Himachal Pradesh. In this episode, I shall be giving you a brief glimpse of the Silk Route Ultra Trail, its various run categories, and also my experiences of having run the 30 km run. The Himalayan Expedition Silk Route Ultra Trail 2025 is an ultra trail marathon hosted on the erstwhile Silk Route, which was a historic trade route that dated back to the 2nd century BC until the 14th century AD, stretching from Asia to the Mediterranean, traversing through China, India, Persia, Arabia, Greece, and Italy. It was dubbed the Silk Route because of the heavy volume of silk trading that took place on this route during the ancient times. It was a main trading route through Kinnaur, Rampur, Narkanda, Shimla, Kalka, and Delhi. With the passage of time and development of modern roads, this traditional route has now become history. The Silk Route Ultra Trail 2025 is an endeavor by the Himalayan Expeditions team to encourage the youth and runners to ramble through history on this long forgotten route from Narkanda to Sarahan. The Silk Route Ultra Trail has a total of 4 race categories to include the 13K, 30K, 55K, and finally the 100K. All the run categories start off from Narkanda and traversing through some of the most challenging and most beautiful landscapes on the planet. The 100K finally culminates at the legendary town of Sarahan, which is famous for the revered Shakti Peeth Mata Bhima Kali Devi's temple. So friends, I was lucky enough and got the opportunity to participate in the 30K category. We started off at 5:30 a.m. in the morning from Narkanda, traversed through and climbed 2 peaks to include the Hatu Peak and the Kotkali Peak, both above 11,000 feet. The route was challenging in terms of weather and terrain, yet it was most rewarding as we got to travel and run through some of the most beautiful landscapes on the planet. Running the Silk Route Ultra Trail in the 30K category taught me that running a mountain trail is all about perseverance, mental resilience, and proper preparation. It teaches you that mental resilience often outweighs physical strength. The terrain is unpredictable. The weather can turn in minutes, and exhaustion hits harder than expected. But pushing through reveals an inner toughness you didn't know you had. Ultimately, the journey becomes less about finishing fast and more about discovering your limits and then moving past them. And in the journey, you also meet some like-minded people and make friends for a lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, Devi and Sajano, now I have Mr. Atul Mehta, the chief race captain and the person whose brainchild is this great Silk Route Ultra Trail. So, Atulji, I'll just request you to share very briefly with our viewers and future aspiring runners of this run, what is the main inspiration behind organizing this great run?
Hi all. The main idea behind starting this run was to explore the hidden trail, which was popularly known as the old Hindustan Tibet road and the Silk Route, which were used by the shepherds and the old locals to travel from A point to B point. So during the COVID time, we all wanted to do something very adventurous, but we don't wanted to do anything related to motorsports or something, carbon. So we thought of starting a trail run. So that's how we started. But yes, the main motto behind is to give a very very good experience and very different kind of experience to the runners, especially the trail runners, and to somehow involve the youth, the youngsters into a sports activity, adventure activity, and just to create awareness and avenues for the adventure sports in this particular region, so that the youngsters, the youth can get more involved into the sports activity. And we are really very thankful to the locals for the star to supporting us, and especially to all the adventure seekers and the runners who have a faith in us, and year on year they are joining us and coming to this event and making it a grand success. Thank you all.
And just in a very, very short frame of time, one message to the future aspiring runners for the next edition of this run.
Come prepared.
Brilliant. Superb. Thank you, Mr. Atul.
And finally, before we wrap up our show, a huge credit to the Himalayan expeditions under the dynamic leadership of Mr. Atul Mehta and Mr. Hemant for pulling off such a well-executed and inspiring event with the official flag off ceremony by Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla, Honorable Governor of Himachal Pradesh. From clear course markings to well-stocked aid stations, every detail was handled with care and professionalism. Their dedication created a safe, challenging, and unforgettable experience for every runner.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Devi and Sajano, I hope you have liked our show as much as we have loved presenting it to you. If you have liked it, please press on the like button. If you want to add something, please do so in the comment section. And make sure to subscribe to our channel Himalayan Market Garden Farms and press on the bell tab to keep receiving notifications on our upcoming videos on spiritualism, horticulture and adventure travel. Till then, from all of us here at Narkanda in Devbhoomi, Himachal Pradesh, a very goodbye. Jai Himachal and Jai Bharat.